Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Talkbots, episode 3. Last week, we were actually on live with the Love Donkey gaming drums. We played a lot of drums, and that was really fun, but you guys should have been there for that. Anyway, this week, we're getting a little bit more crazy. We were a little bit late tonight, guys. Obviously, this isn't a Tuesday. We had some scheduling conflictions, so we went ahead and we did tonight's episode Sunday. So instead of Tuesday, we did Sunday. We will not be doing an episode on Tuesday. You'll see the following Tuesday, we will be live on episode 4. We had some personal issues today getting on, and now we're here. So that's all that matters. We're here and we're queer.
Last episode, we established that Brandon was just an inch taller than me.
Yeah,
Jesus
he's
Christ.
5'7".
Oh,
Yeah, 5'7".
really? You
Yeah.
look tall as fuck by looking at you. You look like you fucking got good credit and run a company.
I wish on all of that. and own a company. I want my own empire. Exactly. See, it's the bald head. I want power.
Dude, yeah.
All right.
It's like Andrew Tate.
Oh, dude, that's kind of what you look like, man.
He definitely does. I think
gross.
I think that he really does think that women are important and that they matter.
know.
On a real note, fuck Andrew
I'm
Tate. He's a piece of shit. Do you mainly use TikTok for your videos, or do you
I
use
use
like?
TikTok. I use TikTok. I use YouTube Shorts. I've been going a little bit harder on YouTube Shorts lately too, because I'm getting more views. I do Facebook kind of, but see, when I was younger, I went to church a lot. Like I grew up in the church, and it's a lot of church folks, people on my not on my YouTube, but on my Facebook. So most of them hate it, and there's a lot of people I know. People hate seeing you trying to do something, and if it's not funny, it's not funny. So I usually don't get a lot on Facebook, but mainly YouTube
Right.
and TikTok. And if you're talking about customization, no offense, but trans women, they also, or trans people, they want to customize as well. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, they're just trying to get they're like new car parts. Time to put that son of a bitch
Yeah,
on.
take your dick off and give you a puss.
Is it like a few nuts and bolts, or do you have to weld it on, or do you have to hook up any electrical?
I would
Yeah.
assume it's like welded on process. So you gotta make sure it all gets intact. You don't want anything to fall off, get loose over time.
And the company you own, Louis, do you allow trans people there, or?
I think this
You
is an
sit in the
important
sky, like,
question.
there's like
We-
these skyscrapers.
Louis,
around.
don't look.
We
Actually,
are-
Louis, hang
We
on.
actually employ aliens.
Oh no.
I have Elon Musk actually helped me out and gave me a couple of his employees.
He's trans
and
sapien.
they're all aliens. So,
So Elon Musk gave you the kids that he has that are digging for the cobalt for his Teslas.
That's why he
Oh,
went down to the border.
That's different. We didn't.
He was gathering illegal aliens at the border. That's why he went there and was streaming on fucking Twitter. By the way, he accomplished nothing.
X now, you son of a bitch.
Elon Musk accomplished nothing at the border except for make fun of poor people, pretty much. And he was like, "Oh, look at me! I'm streaming on X. Look, this is my platform I paid for," and ran into the dirt. You fucking fat neckbeard.
Hey, and fuck the poors, you poor pieces of shit. Get fucking money. Don't blame me because you're poor. Go ahead. What color is your fucking Bugatti, you poor piece of shit?
Okay, all right. So we can move on to some clips. Elon Musk making fun of John said something. Elon Musk making fun of poor people is a success in his mind. It pretty much is. Because he actually went there to stream, and he said he was going to talk to officials to make everything better, and all he did was fucking walk around with his bootstraps up and go up to like a cop and be like, "So, how are things going here?" While he's live on X, and then that was like it. And it's like, wow, he's a fucking godsend. Thank you for doing nothing.
See my ninja stars?
Was that like a saw
Look, I know
video?
you're tired. You
What
just
the
gotta
fuck
be
was
shit at the
that?
Waffle
that's
House.
something
But you
dumb
gotta start
I was
taking
trying to
them
do a
little shits
stream, man.
with
It
your
wasn't
work.
funny.
I can't take it no more. I can't do my karate. I can't do my fucking
I
crane
don't-
kicks.
I don't have any
It's driving me
volume.
insane. Those are your kids. You need to take them with you. I got stuff I gotta do in the day.
They're your kids too.
Oh, they're my kids?
Yeah?
So you're saying Dorikas Latrell Brown III is my son? Is that what you're
Dorikas?
saying?
Yeah.
My biological son.
There's some of them are really, really good, and some of them are teetering. And literally, one of the comments, what is it? Where is it? I had one right here by Killer Queen.
Oh,
Is this?
that lady got really mad, man. That was a
Yeah.
bad one.
Oh, the replies. Oh
The lighting was
God.
terrible.
Yeah, I
So
understand.
this is a bad one right here.
Well,
I
this
mean,
Hi, Houston Harris here,
It could be-
President and CEO of Black Eyes Foundation. Here at Black Eyes Foundation, we help victims of domestic violence. And this Christmas, you can help those families have a great Christmas. That fucking bitch is burning my dick. Set a fucking timer on it so the dinner doesn't burn. I tell you this all the time. Alright, hold the camera straight, we'll edit all that out, cut it out. We'll start over. Let me get it. Is this in the video? Keep your mouth shut. Alright. Hi, Houston Harris, President and CEO of Black Eyed Foundation. We help domestic survivor victims every year, and this Christmas you can help those families out by hitting the link in the bio. Thank you so much.
See, like it has a
I don't
good
know.
charm. There's a good charm to that one. It's very funny.
to be honest with you, watching myself, I don't get how my wife lets me fuck her, dude.
But I understand, bro. South Park has been making some pretty fucked up jokes for years, and honestly,
That's true.
their success has been phenomenal, and it's been really good. I've really enjoyed South Park thoroughly. Actually, even their more recent stuff, like season 18 with the sissy, where Randy Marsh was Lord. It was like a trans episode.
Yes, I'm Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Lord,
like
Lord, Lord.
feeling good on
I am
Wednesday, sparkling thoughts, and then he goes up on stage to do a live show because in a prior episode, Stan used all of their money on Canada freemium gaming. He spent like all his money on fucking phone games, so he had to go perform live, and it was shit, and they were all booing him. So he just jumps up and goes, "Ooh, look at me! I'm flicking my clit," and he's like a dude, so it's sort of awkward. He's just like on stage flicking his clit,
Right.
and then it just immediately cuts to them having dinner, and they're really quiet. And he's like, Stan goes, "Why'd you have to flick your clit on stage, Dad?" I like some dark humor. It's just like I think personally, dark humor is good until it comes from like an angle of real hate. Like if you turn around and you're like, I actually dislike these people and I'm actually going to actively attempt to shit on the community, then I fully believe that's a problem.
Like
You're
I
good.
like pretty much everybody except like pedophiles, and I don't like people in wheelchairs. Like other than that, I'm pretty big into everybody.
Well,
But they're
So-
fucking ramps, and you gotta pull. Hey, dude, if you're in a wheelchair, I would come right now on the camera. Like
You
fucking
just-
people. Oh, here comes Randy with their fucking wheelchair. Oh, you got a wheelchair ramp? You hold that door for me? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
like
No offense, people
Bro,
with
but have you seen some people in wheelchairs? Like they're like fucking jacked too. Like,
And I fucking
man, I
like it,
gotta.
dude. Go beat my ass.
Yeah, dude, that's
Sorry.
Joe Swanson
they'll
before.
take you down, bro.
That was like
Did you
season
ever see
1,
that
Family Guy.
video? Have you ever seen that video of this this? There's two teenagers. One of them is like obviously has legs, and the other one doesn't have legs, and they just start going at it, and the one that doesn't have legs just gets the guy to the fucking ground and just starts wailing on him. And
He got
he's
strong arms.
winning, bro. Like
Yeah, man, that's his
Don't
that's
fuck
his
around with them people, man,
proficiency. It was I forget the guy's name. I had a friend in high school. I don't know if the story is true, but he said he went on a cruise and he fucked this chick that had one leg, and he said it was the most weird thing that he's ever done. But like she was hot, I guess, so he didn't like hate it. But like it was
Yeah.
just so awkward the whole time. Just like, what do you do with like that no leg? Like, what do you do with it? Like, how do you use it?
What was it?
Was it what?
how do you use not
Was it
having a leg?
consensual?
Was it yeah, of course it was consensual.
I just want to make sure, because I'm not into non-consensual sex.
Right.
I'm sorry.
We
I
don't
just
do
need to
we
make
don't do
sure
that obviously clearly on this podcast and in all of our
camera,
individual content. Nobody condones non-consensual sexual intercourse. Very obvious.
Mhm. I just want to
Unless
make sure. I didn't mean to assume your gender. I just wanted to make sure.
unless it is prison and unless the victim is a pedophile. There we go. That's how we condone it.
Fuck them. Yeah, if they're
Yeah.
a pedophile.
Fuck
they
them
should
to
be executed
death.
immediately.
That's how we take care
Fuck
of
'em.
that. Like we fuck them
My
all to
cousin's
death.
a pedophile. Yeah, my
Yeah.
cousin's an actual pedophile. I fucking
Right.
hate him. But yeah, let's keep going.
Prison takes care of pedophiles pretty good. Like prison they'll fuck them up like all the time. Like that's the word. The one thing you don't want to be in prison is a pedophile. 'Cause they will fucking kill you.
Absolutely,
100%.
for sure.
Where
I'd
am
get
I?
fucked not being a pedophile, but they fucked the shit out of me in prison, dude.
Yeah, that's
You
I
know, I'm
got a
not
tight ass
scared.
pussy. It's gonna there. That's like a
No, I'm legit
magnet right
scared,
there,
bro.
dude. That's north and south. We're in trouble right there. It doesn't matter what I go for, bro. They're
What?
coming after it. It's just
That's why my
100%.
wife pegs me is to get me ready for prison, so it won't be
Yeah,
too
you got to
bad.
prepare because you know what we're heading towards in America.
Dang.
If you're not paying your taxes, you're going to prison. You know, that's I'm ready to stop
Hey,
paying taxes, but it's not because I want to get fucked in the butt. It's just because I don't want to pay taxes to fund a double proxy war. You know, that's definitely not an excuse.
Bush did
Jeez.
9/11. Bush did 9/11.
Bush
Sorry.
definitely probably did not. You know, that brings me to another question that I did have for you prepared. Do you like the government?
Fuck no. I can't stand the government. I mean, it's good to have it. You know, if not, we'd be like a third world country. No offense to third world countries, but you know, they
Be-
suck. But as
Yeah,
far as
some
the
type of
government
order.
having our best interests, fuck them, man.
No, absolutely
I
not,
don't.
man. They've
I
been
don't care what
fucking
you
us
guys
in the
do.
ass for years. So with your content, have you ever like seen Trailer Park Boys, the show?
No, but I have had people say. I've had a person or a few people say, reminding them that I've never watched the show. Uh, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've never
Okay,
watched it
so
though.
so your content is actually, in my perspective, fairly Trailer Park Boys esque, where
Okay.
it's like a more redneckish character who will do some goofy shit, and it's usually just some big satire thing. But
Mhm.
I'm actually appalled that you haven't seen the show. Like that's just something I thought maybe you got inspiration from. Really,
No, I've
it's
never
just
seen it
all
though.
you're just been raw dogging your creativity. That's
Yeah,
that's
like I
impressive.
mean, the people. I love stand up. I mean, stand up is what really got me into like doing this kind of stuff, and I love like
Right.
Mm.
Dave Chappelle,
Ooh,
the
the
Chappelle
best.
show,
Dave
Dude,
Key
his
and
Chappelle.
Peele.
Chappelle show. Yep.
Yeah,
Pew
my
pew. Yeah.
favorite.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a bit. I mean, David Chappelle's more raw, but he only has 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Key and Peele, I really
He
like
does.
them. Like stand up is like my favorite. I've been watching stand up since I was a kid. Obviously, I'm
Right.
not that funny. I'd be making money right now, but uh, that's what really. Oh, SNL. I know people are like, oh, SNL ain't funny. Well, fuck you. Okay, because some of their skits hit and some of them don't, and it's always been like this since the beginning of time.
That is
And
true.
people are like, "Oh, well, my day was better." No, it wasn't. It's just because you were there and you were younger, and whatever. Who cares?
I haven't actually seen SNL. I think that the only comedians that I personally really gotten into were like Jeff Dunham when I was a kid, because haha, ventriloquist, and then
I got a little puppet.
actually, Eddie
Yeah.
Izzard was like a not a trans man, but like a dude that would like cross dress all the time. He had like a wife. He was like an English man, so he like would do a lot of British stuff, and he had big time ADHD. He went from talking about vacuum cleaners to Hitler in like the middle of the show, and it was just very back and forth. But I think the only comedian that I genuinely really do pay attention to nowadays is Bill Burr, who was the lead voice actor for F is for Family. He played the dad.
He created the show. He
Yeah.
created the show. It's his show. It's
Yep.
his fucking life, honestly.
He's a badass fucking guy in my opinion. I think I would definitely like to meet that guy one day. He's awesome. His
I just want him to yell at me.
I
Shane
remember Jeff
Gillis,
Foxworthy
those are
too
like
when I
my.
was a kid. My fucking dad was into that
Yeah,
guy.
when you're a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
was.
might
My
be a
dad was
redneck
too.
if
As a
you blah
kid.
blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
You might be a redneck if you fuck your sister twice. Yeah, it's just stupid
Yeah, I
shit
mean
like
like
that.
you
But
can
he's
only
like a
go so
very, very
far with
real
that,
dude.
honestly. There's so much you can do. So
I do love Danny McBride. He is one of my favorites.
Danny McBride, I had to, I really had
He's
to.
not a stand-up. He
He's not
does.
stand
Have
up
you ever
comedian.
seen East? Have you ever seen Righteous Gemstones or East Down and Bound?
No.
Mm-mm. I have not.
Really? Y'all ever seen This Is the End with
Yes.
Yeah, with
okay, the guy where he has Channing Tatum humping his leg, that guy,
Mm-hmm.
not Channing Tatum, but the guy whose leg was being humped, that's Danny McBride.
Okay.
He's from South
Oh,
Carolina. He's
yes. Yes, I do
yeah,
know. Yes.
he's like not my
Huh.
inspiration, but I've been called that a lot, like not like compared to or whatever, but I really like Danny McBride. But that's all I was gonna say. God bless him.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, his name was definitely not familiar, but as soon as you said that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I was gonna message Angel and tell her to bring in my Ninja Stars because I have a pack of Ninja Stars that I was gonna use for tonight's episode. Because
Oh my god. Oh my god,
that's
you're gonna do
Daryl,
it.
right? Which one of your personas is like your favorite, dude? Like I know you have the pastor.
I mean, I do. I don't know. It's kind of mixed up. I do shit where it's just me doing shit, and then I have stuff where I'm Daryl, and then I have stuff where I'm the preacher. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't really have. I do prefer the Daryl thing, but I also like the preacher thing because I love. You can believe whatever you want to, but I just find it funny making fun of religion also and white trash.
That made sense. I
Whether you
don't like
believe
religion
in
that
the
much.
Avengers or your Lord and Savior. Yeah, I'm not religious anymore. Like I don't. JC, the Magic Man, he rose from the dead and all this. And if you like that and it makes you feel better, that's cool, man.
It
But
makes
like
you feel better.
personally, that's a lot of bullshit. But keep on going.
Yeah, I don't mind taking like any real world like philosophy from religion. Like the concept of forgiveness is nice, like forgiving yourself of your sins and like just basically being like, whatever, I'm good now. I don't have to worry all the time or think I'm a piece of shit or burden myself with my own weight. That's nice, I guess. Or like even the concept of faith, like we talked about Bill Burr. Like Bill Burr had this concept of faith where he's like, isn't it better just going about your life and not worrying about fucking shit and just having faith it's going to be okay? And then when shit comes up, you fucking deal with it then. The world is definitely headed to a crazier place. Do you think that has anything to do with the way that people have been like giving a backlash at dark humor for the last like decade or so?
For sure. I think it's just people calling it out for what it is. I mean, you can make jokes about bad shit. I mean, no matter what happens, bad shit's gonna happen. I
Right.
know that sounds kind of stupid, but no matter what, there's always gonna be fucked up shit. So why not make light of
Yeah.
bad shit? I mean,
If
I've
it's
had
not
bad
going
shit happen to
away
me,
anytime
and I
soon,
make jokes about it.
yeah.
Yeah. You have to. That's how. And if you have a problem with it, and you're like, oh my daddy touched me. Blah, 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 blah. Well, maybe I don't give a fuck. All right. That's how I don't know what's it called. That's how I express.
Well, what was
But that's
Parth and
okay.
Natz's thing? Is it better to be born good or is it better to be born evil and to become good through great effort? Like, is it better to work on yourself and become a good person or is it better to be born a good person?
I don't know, man.
So wait, what are you saying? Is it easier to be a
No.
better person when you're born a better person?
No, not
or
easier.
when-
Is it better to be born good or is it better to be born evil and to become good through great effort?
I mean, I would say
I think it's the second one because I mean, take Homelander for example. I mean, he was born to be good, and he definitely was not the good guy.
that's true. Let's light this candle.
Listen, I haven't seen season 2. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten around to it.
What?
I know. I apologize.
I've been wanting to start Gen Z or Gen
Yeah.
V. Gen V, I think it is.
Yeah.
I've been
Isn't
wanting to try to start it, but I just haven't got to it yet. I've been trying to finish this other show that we've been watching.
I got distracted by the Squid Game, the new Squid Game interactive show where now all the people are actually reporting that they had like hypothermia during it, and they're like, there's a bunch of lawsuits getting pulled up now. Like the people who were in the new interactive Squid Game on Netflix are like fucking. I get sucked into shit, man. My girlfriend Angel has been watching One Piece and she's on like fucking episode 400 something. It all takes a long time. We all have our fucking shit that we go through every night. We actually get into the question of the night tonight, guys. All right, are we ready for a question? Can you answer this? Whoever answers this is gonna be the winner. All right.
Okay.
Who is the oldest person in the U.S. Congress?
Probably Mitch McConnell.
Who's the oldest person?
Oh,
Yep.
Probably our fucking president, dude.
Yeah, but he's
Good
not in
fucking-
Congress. Grace F. Napolitano? I can't even pronounce her fucking name, bro. She's 86 years old, okay? And actually, it would not have been her. Last Thursday, like a 90-year-old passed away in Congress.
Oh
Thank
my god! I
God.
was just about to say, are you about to tell me she died?
Nope. Literally last week, the oldest member of Congress just passed away. I can't believe it, bro. We're actually our country is like run by actual old people like every day. Well, they say, respect your elders, but half of our elders are fucking racist and stupid. And it's like,
Exactly. They were just born in a different time.
oh,
With
God,
different
kids these
values
days.
and-
Yeah, honestly. They get fucking offended that we get offended about things, but then they're offended that a black person
They
was
didn't
drinking
want
out
to
of
share
fucking
water
water
fountains
fountain.
with other people.
Yeah.
Oh, did you just say the
Yeah.
same? Oh,
Yeah, we just said the
exactly.
same thing, bro. We just literally like, oh my
Literally
god, I
the
gotta
exact
share a
same thing.
fucking water fountain with a colored guy. I'm gonna go kill myself.
I don't
Like,
get the whole gay thing. It ain't my thing.
right
No,
now
me
we
neither.
have it's I think we have a AT&T raising the bar thing here because Louis is actually my co-host is gay and I'm a bisexual and you're straight. So we have
Yeah.
Real?
yep. So we have
Yeah.
three very
Ew.
different. Ew. We have three very different people here.
All right, well I gotta go, man. I don't talk to gay people. I'm playing.
I was gonna say, when it's shooting out like that and it's cold, I think there's something wrong. That
It needs to be warm.
what do you call having sex with a dead person? Because that's whatever that is.
Yes.
Necrophilia?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It
I
has to be
don't think
a dead cock.
can a
dead
dead
sperm, I
guy
guess, yeah.
bust a nut? Like, is that possible?
Sure, I've tried it. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, you know, just a
I
little
mean, how else would you even
asphyxiation
know?
and
Yeah.
first,
Yeah,
and
you
then
think I'm going around fucking live dudes? Fuck that shit, dude. That's gay as shit.
I
mean,
guess that brings
like,
us to our next segment of the night, guys. It's fellas, is it gay? Fellas, is it gay to sit comfortably?
No, I think that's pretty straight. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think because when a gay person sits down, they sit down in a certain way that's uncomfortable, but it has another meaning to it. So there's different different ways you can sit down, and it can mean something or something else, or you know. So I think it's pretty straight to sit comfortably.
would that be considered gay? I'm sorry, I know that was a bad thing. Like you sat like that with your pants down, you're like, you know.
It's definitely not for me. I don't like
Yeah,
feet.
you're right.
All right, guys,
Hang
it's
out
not
there,
gay.
motherfucker.
I appreciate having you on tonight. It's definitely been a long time coming since we would hang out and talk again. I definitely think
Yeah.
that we started a little bit late on the day, but we all had a lot of shit going on, and I still appreciate that we all ended up coming here today. So I guess it's 9:30ish. It might be about time to wrap it up and get some food and take a fat piss, guys. Don't you think so? All right, thank you guys for watching. This was a fun one. This is Houston. Check him out on TikTok. He does a lot of crazy, fucking super offensive shit. Go give him hell for it.
Complete.